Hey!
Upstairs, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Crawford on the move. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Run comes across all the way from first to cut the lead.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
One down, runner at third. Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Hey!
In the air, left field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2. And he'll reach second with one away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throw comes into third. Not in time. He's safe. And the 1-0.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The Reds with the tying run at the plate for the top half of the 6th. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the
Stevenson gets out of the way. That's ball 1. That one in the dirt. Ball 3. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
On the ground. They get the force. They limit the damage here. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 12 and the Reds. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And that one hammered into the corner, but foul.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like? There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Alec Bohm, 1 for 3. Stretches out and hauls it in. Relay to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4-3s or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
So digging in, Brandon Marsh. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. So we'll see if they can hang on to this 12-10 lead. Top of inning number 7. In now for the Reds, T. Brian Hayes. Chase Sugar into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that one is in for a strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Grounded to third, could be 2. Boom, throws on to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most.
And that one gets away at the plate. The throw to third, tag, safe. He's into third on the wild pitch. The tying run at the plate. In the dirt, runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. Here's a 3-0. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball.
Out towards right center field. Garcia settles underneath it, brings it in. Runner tags for home. Hayes will score, and now they trail by 1. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Nathaniel Lowe. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. On a line. Can't get their base hit. 1 runs in, and he beats it. He's safe. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Not close with that one. Ball 3. Will Benson would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Benson in the box now, takes strike 1. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. All loaded up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As 2 runs score, they've got the lead.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Hayes, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Stevenson at third. Benson at second with 2 gone. Oh, and this one gets away. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Kind of a dagger right there with the insurance run scoring on the wild pitch. And at this stage in the game, you're just out there trying to keep it close and give your guys a chance to make a comeback. But that right there isn't going to help morale.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
And that is that. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Reds out front 16-12.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Connor Phillips.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Now the catcher up to hit, Garrett Stubbs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Runner scores from second as they get one back. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Trey Turner with a chance now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Left field, way back there. And it bangs off the wall. The run scores from second, and they cut the lead to 2. And now Terry Francona. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from second, and now they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position. So here is Bryce Harper. Right side. And that chance handled. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon. Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run. So, bases all loaded up. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Late on that fastball. Movement in the bullpen. Graham Ashcraft. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Johnson also throwing. Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. And ready to begin the 8th. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Smoked on the ground a second. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Go ahead run on base. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Runner on the go. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. One out man at first. Sal Stewart now at the plate. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Base hit into the outfield. He boots it. The run scores from second. They lead it in the 8th. One down. Next is the designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. Here's your one. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
In the dirt. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Steer thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
This one in the air right field. And that's the third out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Graham Ashcraft. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third. The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Garrett Stubbs. Bunts it towards the mound. The flip, and very nicely done for the out.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
That's ripped into the outfield. Steer snags it on the run.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that.
All set to start the ninth in this one. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jonathan Bowler.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And that's down, a base hit. And that's a one-out single. So back to the top of the order. Here's the center. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A two-run blast. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain. Just missed. And it's fouled away. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the ninth. Outside low, 2-1. Just missed. That's through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Nope.
De La Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Ripped to third and caught. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emilio Pagan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Lined into right. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Really important at bat coming up now.
So up next, Brandon Marsh. And that one ripped into right. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Last chance for the Phillies. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Can't get there in time, and both runs could score. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And now they trail by one. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. Pierce Johnson on the pitch here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Around third. He scores to tie it up. Now around second, going for third. The relay, there's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. But a magical comeback is complete here in the last half of the ninth as they fight back to even it up. And amazingly, we are all tied up. On to extra innings. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. Runner edges away at second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And there's one down. So now here's the DH, Nathaniel Lowe. That one finds the corner, 0-1. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Go-ahead run on base. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Tag, got it. What a throw to end the inning. Reds go down quietly, and it's been a wild one. We're tied. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 10th. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And a sac bunt here. There's one.
Got him.
Safe at third. And the winning run is on the doorstep. Here's the Phillies catcher, Garrett Stubbs. And now the runner breaks for the plate. That's in for a strike. Now they tag him for the out, and wow, either someone missed the sign completely or he just tried to steal home.
Wow, things got pretty exciting right there. I'm not sure if that was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed a sign for a squeeze or something, but man, that turns out pretty ugly. You're just 90 feet away from putting another run on the board. So those outs on the bases can hurt, but man, they really hurt when you're that close to another run.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now the winning run is on base.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Here's Trey Turner. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there.
New pitcher for the Reds, Brock Burke.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. And they hold the winning run at third here, as it'll take another 2-out hit to win this one. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Puts a bunt down. The underhand flip. What a play. Inning over. Phillies leave them loaded, and this is a tied ball game. 11th inning set to get underway. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Throws across the diamond, and one gone as they make the play. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds, and fouled off. Man at second. This one in the air right field, and that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. And they've got the lead in extra innings. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to...
Up the middle. Handles. Throws to first. Play is made. 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Hayes stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one not close. And now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, T.J. Friedl. He made his presence felt in a big way back in the 9th with a 2-run homer.
Yeah, it was a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone was fired up, even the bad boy pretty hyped. And obviously
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And the batter now, Matt McClain. Ground ball left side. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. Reds out front 23-19. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Liner, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That one is absolutely belted. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So digging in, Adolis Garcia.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Can't reach it. Should score at least 2. One runs in. Another comes in to score. He's in there.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now a chance for Bryson Stott. Base hit. One run is in. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Save. He beats it.
Huge at bat to drive into and get this thing tied again. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Gets the bunt down the right side to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Now here is Garrett Stubbs. Well struck right field. Carrying well. Wow! Ball game!
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.